Oh no, a cockroach. Have you ever had a terrifying moment like this? I know I have. It seems like every time I turn around, bam, another cockroach. They really freak some people out. But have you ever wondered, what would the world look like without roaches? Today, let's uncover some surprising truths about the planet's most hated insect.
Roaches, scary but amazing. Let's dive in.
Alright, let's get real for a second. I get it, nobody wants a house full of roaches. They can be a real drag. And it's not just about the creepy crawly factor, though that's definitely part of it. These little critters can carry some pretty nasty stuff. We're talking bacteria that can make you sick, like really sick. Food poisoning, diarrhea, nobody wants that. And for kids, it can be even worse. Roaches can actually trigger asthma attacks. Not cool, roaches, not cool. And it's not just our health they mess with. These guys are like tiny little eating machines, and they're not picky eaters. They'll chomp on your food, sure, but they'll also munch on your books, your clothes, even your electronics. They can cause some serious damage if you let them get out of control. You know, there's even a name for the fear of cockroaches, catsaridophobia. It's a real thing. People are truly terrified of these little guys, and you know what? I don't blame them. But here's the thing.
Roaches have a job to do. It's a dirty job, but somebody's gotta do it. Out in nature, these guys are like little recycling machines. They're decomposers, which means they break down dead stuff. And when I say dead stuff, I mean everything. Dead animals, fallen leaves, rotting wood, you name it. Think of it like this. Roaches are nature's cleanup crew. They take all that yucky stuff and turn it back into nutrients that go back into the soil. It's like composting, but on a much larger scale. Without roaches, our planet would be a much messier place. We'd be up to our eyeballs in garbage. Can you imagine? And it's not just about keeping things tidy. This decomposition process is super important for the whole ecosystem. It releases nutrients back into the soil, which helps plants grow, and those plants provide food and oxygen for all of us. So in a way, we have roaches to thank for the air we breathe. Who knew, right? It's like a delicate balance. Every creature plays a role, even the ones we think are gross. Roaches might not be the cuddliest creatures in the animal kingdom, but they're out there working hard, keeping our planet clean and healthy. So next time you see a cockroach, remember, they might be gross, but they're doing us all a huge favor. Chapter 3. A Roach-tastic Feast. Okay, so we've talked about how roaches clean up the planet, but did you know they're also a very important part of the food chain? That's right. These little critters are a protein-packed snack for a whole bunch of animals. Birds love them. Lizards love them. Spiders, snakes, even some mammals. They all get their fill of roaches. It's like a cockroach buffet out there. And it's not just about filling their bellies. Roaches provide essential nutrients that help these animals survive and thrive. Think about it. Without roaches, entire ecosystems would be out of whack. Populations of birds, reptiles, and other animals would plummet without this vital food source. It's like a domino effect. So, as much as we might not like to think about it, those creepy crawlies we find in our homes are actually playing a crucial role in the circle of life. They might give us the heebie-jeebies, but to other creatures, they're a delicious and nutritious meal. It's all about perspective, right?
Chapter 4. Roaches, the unexpected heroes of science. Now, this might surprise you, but roaches aren't just good for the environment and other animals. Believe it or not, they're actually helping us humans make some pretty amazing scientific breakthroughs. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. For starters, roaches have these incredibly simple, yet super efficient nervous systems. Scientists are studying them to learn more about how our own brains work. They're hoping to use this knowledge to develop new treatments for neurological disorders like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's disease. And get this, engineers are using roaches as inspiration for designing robots. That's right, roach-inspired robots. These robots are small, agile, and can squeeze into tight spaces, making them perfect for things like search and rescue missions or even exploring other planets. But wait, there's more. Some really smart people are even looking at roaches as a potential source of, wait for it, superfood. I know, it sounds gross, but hear me out. Cockroach protein is incredibly nutrient-dense, and some startups are already creating natural protein milk from cockroach farming. It's sustainable, environmentally friendly, and could be a game changer in the fight against world hunger. So, while we might not be ready to swap our burgers for cockroach patties just yet, these little critters are proving to be a valuable asset in the world of science and technology. Who knows what other amazing discoveries they'll help us make in the future.
Chapter 5. Don't judge a roach by its shell. Okay, so I get it. Roaches aren't exactly the most cuddly creatures on the planet. And yes, if you find them in your home, you definitely need to take care of that for health and hygiene reasons. But out in the wild, these creatures deserve our respect. We've learned so much today about the important role roaches play in our world. They're nature's cleanup crew, a vital food source for other animals, and even helping us make incredible scientific advancements. Not bad for a creature we usually squish on sight, right? It's a good reminder that everything in nature has a purpose, even the things we find gross or scary. Sometimes the things we fear the most are actually helping us in ways we don't even realize. So next time you see a cockroach, take a moment to appreciate the amazing things they do for our planet. Remember, understanding leads to gratitude. And who knows, maybe one day we'll all be raising a glass of cockroach milk to toast these incredible creatures.
Roaches, small in size, but huge in contribution.
Were you surprised by what you just learned? If yes, comment below with "I'm shocked." And don't forget to subscribe for more amazing facts.
See you next time.